personal against your former team. Looking forward to this one a little bit tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm a competitor, so at the end of the day, I look forward to every matchup. This one in particular, just because I spent my whole career there. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. See some familiar faces.
Have you looked at the way the way this team played last year and before, and what culture has been built there? How is it different when you look at what Kyrie was doing there, and now that he's out of the lineup? Does it seem like they're back to the way they played when you were there?
I would say for the most part, you got guys who can play the game of basketball. And you got to give credit to Spencer. He's playing really well. That's who Spencer is when he wants to be. He can play the game. So at the end of the day, I feel like it comes down to, making him work extremely hard, making the other pieces, step up to the challenge, and just competing. But I feel like they're doing a really good job just with the ball movement and stuff like that, because it's tough when you got a superstar like that who needs a lot of shots or who takes a lot of shots. It kind of takes away from some of the other things, but that's just a part of the game. It comes with your name or who you are. So they understand that, and I'll say this, when it comes down to it, they'll need that in the trenches,
How do you reflect on your time with Brooklyn out of 4 years?
Man, it's like I grew up there, coming in the league at 19, 20. New York in particular, Brooklyn, is definitely a gritty place, a loving atmosphere, but they want you to play hard every night. It's kind of in ways like Toronto. They want you to go get after it. So just being there and seeing that culture and letting the fan base grow on me, my family, it's definitely tough.
Were you surprised when they let you go?
A little bit. I kind of want to. When you're like coming into the league and you see guys like Kobe play his whole career on one team, Dirk Nowitzki, you kind of want to be the next guy to do something like that. Things don't work out, of course, as a business, but definitely was a little bit hurt, but it's part of the game.
Rondae, Pascal was saying after the game the other day that you guys haven't been playing as a team with enough energy over the last 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that, and what do you guys have to do to get back to playing the way that you were playing early in the season?
Man, enjoy the game, man. At the end of the day, I'm sure you guys will see when we get to those moments of adversity where a team goes on a 8-0 run. I feel like we got to understand that's basketball. We playing teams with some good players, and we're playing teams that got players in the NBA at the end of the day. So they're going to make runs. It's a part of the game. But understanding that, this is what we got to do. We got to still enjoy the process, enjoy the fight, enjoy to just be passionate out there and having fun with our teammates. I feel like that'll help us get over that hump of we're fighting, and then, some people may not feel right about the misses or whatever the case may be, but all that is a part of basketball.
How much of it has to do with the shooting? Because obviously as a team, you guys haven't been shooting well, and that stuff comes and goes. You have the hot streaks and the cold streaks. Is it tough to, does that kind of get you down, or do you have to fight the urge to, let that let you down?
That's kind of a personal question for each individual person. For me specifically, I do a lot of different things, so I let those things rally me and bring me back up. But for other players, it may be a different case of all right, if I'm not hitting shots, I'm not this way, or whatever the case may be. But we got to just understand that it's bigger than just the shots you make or whatever. You can contribute in other ways, and I feel like we got a better understanding now.
Challenge of having minutes change, having your minutes change and different combinations of players getting used to that chemistry. What's that been like lately?
For me personally, I've been through it, so I understand, coaches want to find the right matches, coaches want to see who fits well with each other, so I understand it, and it doesn't bother me. When my number is called, lace them up, let's hoop at the end of the day.
Thanks, Rondae.